Three realities that you need to listen today. Number one, people don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. People don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see. Number two, if it is meant for you, it will not miss you. Realize that you have a voice, and if you don't use it, you will lose it. Live your life like you really matter. Live your life like you're happy to be alive because there is an alternative. Number three, if you are given the honor and the gift of growing older, accept it with grace because not everybody gets it. It's so wonderful to know as a grown man that everything is still possible. Give yourself some credit and relax. Surround yourself with positivity and those who uplift you. The company you keep can greatly influence your mindset and attitude. Choose to be around people who inspire and support you. Your resilience and determination in the face of obstacles will lead you to greater heights and deeper you. Stop telling your visions to other people because they're not going to see it the way you do. Why do you keep imagining opening a business? Why do you keep imagining buying a house? Why do you constantly picture yourself driving a really nice car or getting rich one day? Why do these dreams keep recurring in your mind? Because God is talking to you. He's showing you a glimpse of the future He has planned for you. These visions are not mere fantasies. They are divine whispers, guiding you towards your destiny. Trust in these dreams, work towards them, and keep your faith strong. Don't let others' disbelief or lack of understanding deter you. Your visions are unique to you, and they are meant to inspire and drive you forward. Embrace them, and let them fuel your journey towards the life you are meant to live. Remember, God plants these dreams in your heart for a reason. They are part of His plan to lead you to a prosperous and fulfilling life. So, hold on to your visions, work diligently, and a woman who doesn't listen does not belong in your life. I shall explain. A woman who doesn't take corrections from you, a woman who doesn't take instructions from you, a woman who doesn't take direction from you is dangerous. That woman is condescending and arrogant. She thinks she's doing you a favor by being in a relationship with you. That woman thinks she's better than you and she deserves to be with someone. Who's better than you, richer than you, more successful than you? That woman is disrespectful, always arguing with you, always creating unnecessary drama, giving, peace, because she wants to prove a point. That woman is unfaithful, ungrateful, disloyal, and treacherous. She will betray you, humiliate you, and abandon you for another man. Stop trying to change her. That woman will ruin your run while you still can drop 100. If you agree with me, you may want to save this video for later and pass it to your friends who need it. God bless. I don't do fakeness. You may not like what I say, but you'll always know where you stand with me. If my actions tell you that like you, then I'm not acting. I'm a genuine person. It hasn't always been that way, but people learn and they grow. I don't understand being nice to someone's face and then shit-talking them behind their back. I don't understand not being upfront and forthcoming about your feelings of others. I don't understand people's words and actions not matching up. For me, there is no compromise. If you are important to me, then I'll be loyal to a fault. And if you're not, then I won't. I expect the same. If you can give me that, then I'm not the right person to be in your life, and that's okay. Life is short. I don't have time to second guess where I stand with someone. I don't have time to worry that people in my circle don't have my best intentions at heart. If I have to question where I stand with you, rather not have you standing with me. The purpose was for you to become the person that you are today, and that itself should keep you going. That itself should be reason for you to rise once more. I hate when people assume that I've had it easy because I'm not a bitter person. I've fought like hell to be a good person despite my struggles. I don't think people should be excused and not held accountable for the people they become just because they've had a hard life. And I don't think a person's difficult past should be minimized just because they chose to grow instead of wallow in it like some do. I don't want an award, just perhaps a few less people saying you don't understand, because I do all too well. But I survived it, so can you. Just a bedtime thought. Everything that kept you up last night and stole your rest didn't go away just because you stayed awake worrying. Worry and fear will keep you up all night. But faith makes a mighty fine pillow. You may not have an answer for your situation. You may not see a way out. You may feel like your heart is so broken it can never be put back together. But God does. Do your family and yourself a favor. Give it to God and go to sleep. When you send a package, you trust the Postal Service to deliver it to the correct destination without knowing the route it will take. You trust your favorite author to write a captivating story without knowing their writing process. You trust your car's navigation system to guide you without knowing every turn it will suggest. Why not have the same trust in God, who has a perfect plan for your life? Just as you rely on these systems and individuals, rely on God's guidance and wisdom. Focus on doing your part and trust that God will take care of the rest. Let go of your worries and embrace faith, knowing that you are being guided by a higher power. By releasing your need for control, you can experience a deeper sense of calm and assurance that you are on the right path. Life becomes more fulfilling when you trust that God, who knows all, is steering you towards your true purpose. So, continue to do your best and leave the rest in God's capable hands. I have a best advice for my young generation, that you need to move on and stop trying to hold on to someone who ain't holding on to you. Holding on to a dead-end relationship is like dragging a boulder uphill. It's exhausting and it ain't taking you nowhere. You got to let go of what ain't working to make room for what will. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away and trust that something better is waiting for you. And when you move forward, you find someone you deserve. Don't settle for less just because you're afraid of being alone. You got to love yourself enough to wait for the right person who will love you the way you deserve to be loved. Sometimes you need to stay away from those who see your honesty as an argument. Surround yourself with souls who cherish your voice and value your feelings. Embrace those who listen with open hearts and respond with empathy. Your emotions deserve a sanctuary of understanding, not a battlefield of misunderstanding. You deserve companions who celebrate your truth and uplift your spirit. Choose relationships that inspire growth, not those that stifle it. Your feelings are valid and your voice matters. Seek out those who shine light on your path, not shadows on your soul. You are worthy of love that nurtures, not love that drains. In a world full of noise, find the peace that comes from being truly heard. Let your circle be a reflection of your heart's desires and dreams. You are a beacon of light. Surround yourself with those who help you shine even brighter. Together you can create a balance of support, love, and endless inspiration. You are deserving of connections that boost your spirit and strengthen your joy. Cherish the ones who make your heart feel at home and let go of those who don't. If someone shows you that they can live without you, show them that you were born without them. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Always keep your head held high and remember you're neither better nor worse. Simply, you are you, and no one can change that. You will always be the wrong person as long as the story is told by people who have decided to tarnish your image. If everyone knows where you're going, you'll never reach your destination. Let them believe that you sleep, not that you run. After someone tries to avoid you, it's almost impossible to watch a sunset without dreaming. Wherever you go, whatever the weather, always bring your own sunshine. It's better to be surrounded by a few people who truly love us than by many who make us believe they do. Never doubt yourself. You are capable of much more than you think. Remember that whatever you do in life will never be enough for others. So do what you want to do. Avoid those who seek to destroy your personality and always believe in yourself. You are not everyone's cup of tea. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, will simply not like you. But the world is also filled with those who will love you fiercely. The ones who love you, they are your people. Don't waste your finite time and heart trying to convince the people aren't your people that you have value. They will miss it completely. They won't buy what you are selling. Don't try to convince them to walk your path with you, because you will only waste your time and your emotional good health. You are not for them and they are not for you. You are not their cup of tea and they are not yours. Politely wave them along and you move away as well. Seek to share your path with those who recognize and appreciate your gifts, who you are. Be who you are. You aren't everyone's cup of tea, and that is okay. Don't ever be ashamed of the scars life has left you with. A scar means the hurt is over and the wound is closed. It means you conquered the pain, learned a lesson, grew stronger, and moved forward. A scar is the tattoo of a triumph to be proud of. And don't allow your scars to hold you hostage. Don't allow them to make you live your life in fear. You can't make the scars in your life disappear, but you can change the way you see them. You can start seeing your scars as a sign of strength and not pain. Always be the best person you can be. Be kind even when you're tired. Be understanding even when you're angry. Do more than you're asked, and don't ask for anything in return. Don't silently expect anything either. Listen when someone talks, and really listen too. Stop just thinking of how you'll reply. Tell people that you love them and that you appreciate them. Go out of your way to do things for people. Be the greatest person you can possibly be. And when you mess up, make up for it in the next moment or minute or day. You should never do these 6 foolish things. 1, never talk about your dreams to anyone. Remember, a fish with its mouth shut avoids the hook. 2, never get too involved in other people's problems. Don't obsess as if they are your own. You'll forget yourself. 3, don't use other people to get your emotional fix, because you will become helpless when they don't have time for you or are no longer around. Instead, build your emotional structure so that you can provide for yourself. 4, never ask anyone for borrowed money. Don't lend money either. Money both breaks friendships and turns you into a beggar for your debts. 5, never spend more than you earn. You'll become poor. And before I give you the ultimate piece of advice you need to hear, if you have watched this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you're a part of the 1% who actually finish what they start. And now the ultimate one. 6, never blame other people for your own problems. You will never be able to change your life as long as you think that other people are in control. Once you accept full responsibility, you will become unstoppable. If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label, because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing forward. And always have the courage to be yourself.
Never hurt your mother. Never disrespect her, even in anger. Never abandon her. Remember, she is the only one who loved you before you even took your first breath. She carried you for months, felt your every move, and endured pain just to bring you into this world. Can you imagine that? The depth of that love? She sacrificed her dreams so you could pursue yours. But let me ask you, have you ever looked into her eyes and seen the silent prayers, the unspoken worries? Have you ever realized that every wrinkle on her face is a testament to the battles she fought for you? Never forget. She is more than the person who gave you life. She is the guardian of your soul, the keeper of your secrets, your anchor in this chaotic world. Make her happy. Cherish her. For in her heart lies the purest form of love you will ever know. If you agree with me, write yes in the comments.
The saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies. Think about that for a moment. It's not the people who openly oppose you that have the power to really hurt you. It's those who are close, the ones you trust with your deepest secrets and your biggest dreams. When someone you trust betrays you, it cuts deeper than any physical wound because it strikes at your heart and your sense of security. It makes you question your judgment and wonder if you can ever trust anyone again. That's why loyalty is so valuable and should never be taken for granted. Loyal people are rare and precious, and they should be cherished. Stay vigilant and protect your circle from those who do not have your best interest at heart. True loyalty can withstand the toughest test, while betrayal often lurks in shadows, waiting for a moment of weakness.